On to the headlines.
Could building collapses be prevented? Traceability could end substandard and counterfeit materials in Kenya. Do patients know where their medicine comes from? Strong healthcare standards are stopping medical mistakes in Kenya. Are the foods we eat safe? Pesticides on our farms are slowly harming Kenyans. Can one supplement cost a medal? Single wrong supplement makes it vital to know ingredients and track intake.
Welcome to Traceability TV News, your trusted source for the latest updates on traceability. I'm your host, Rinta Luther. For many years, pesticides have helped Kenyan farmers fight pests and grow more food to feed the nation. But the same chemicals that protect our crops are now quietly putting lives in danger. Across the country, farmers spray without enough knowledge or safety gear, and the poison finds its way onto our food. Doctors say what was meant to help us grow healthy harvests is now slowly harming our people. Our reporter now looks at how this silent threat is spreading through farms, markets, and our homes.
Tomatoes, beans, cabbages, and many other foods are often sprayed with pesticides to protect them from pests. But when farmers don't follow the right procedures or know how long to wait before harvesting, small amounts of these chemicals can remain on the food we eat every day. Doctors warn that with these chemicals building in our bodies, they can cause cancer and other serious illnesses, and some patients may not even realize that their diet could be part of the problem. Farmers are also at risk, breathing in these chemicals without proper protective gears, while soil, rivers, and air become polluted, threatening the environment. Experts say Kenya already has strong regulations, but what is urgently needed is awareness and action, and traceability systems like those of GS1 Kenya, which track food from the farm to the market, making it easier to identify and save produce. If every farmer and buyer could see where the food comes from, we could stop this silent poison before it reaches our plates. Regina, Traceability TV.
Medical errors in hospitals can cost lives and remain a serious concern in Kenya. But the adoption of healthcare standards and modern protocols is helping to reduce these risks. Hospitals that follow international systems are now improving patient safety and care quality, while technology and traceability are making healthcare safer and more reliable for everyone. Our reporter has more on how these standards are being applied.
Knowing where the medicines, medical equipment, and treatments you receive come from is critical to patient safety. Medical errors, from wrong medications to misdiagnosis, remain a serious threat in Kenya, but experts say many of these mistakes can be prevented when hospitals adopt proper healthcare standards. For example, the Global Healthcare Center of Excellence Hospital in Kisaju, Kajiado County, has fully implemented GS1 standards, allowing every patient, medication, and piece of equipment to be accurately tracked. Doctors and nurses can quickly verify patient information and treatments, improving safety at every step, while traceability systems also make it possible to monitor procedures and maintain precise records, ensuring the right care is delivered at the right time. With staff trained to use these standards, patients at the GHCE hospital can feel confident knowing their care is carefully tracked and managed. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
Construction or mjengo is a part of daily life for many Kenyans. But counterfeit and substandard materials like low-quality cement are putting lives at risk. Traceability is emerging as a vital tool to ensure every brick, bag of cement, and other building materials is genuine. And by tracking them from the factory to the construction site, both workers and homeowners could have greater confidence in safety and quality. This system has the potential to prevent accidents and save lives by reducing the risk of buildings collapsing due to poor materials. Experts say wider adoption of traceability could transform construction safety in Kenya. Our reporter has more on how this approach could safeguard workers, protect homeowners, and strengthen construction standards across the country.
Counterfeit building materials, especially cement, pose serious risk to workers and the safety of buildings in Kenya. Traceability systems using barcodes and digital records could track materials from factory to construction site, ensuring authenticity and reducing accidents. Such systems protect workers, reassure homeowners, hold suppliers accountable, and help regulators monitor compliance, making supply chains more transparent. While not yet widely adopted, traceable construction materials could transform safety and trust in the industry. Justin Onyike, Traceability TV.
Data pollution is one of the hidden crises of our digital age, cluttering systems with unnecessary or harmful information. Traceability and circular economy principles are emerging as a solution to manage this digital waste and improve efficiency. Our reporter sheds more light on this.
Digital pollution is widespread, slowing systems, increasing storage costs, and creating risks for data security and privacy. And experts warn that without proper management, it can have serious environmental and economic consequences. The circular economy, usually applied to physical waste, is now being extended to digital resources, and by tracking, recycling, and responsibly reusing data, organizations can now reduce digital waste and improve performance. Traceability is key, allowing companies to see where data comes from, how it is used, and where it can be safely disposed of or repurposed. In Kenya, digital initiatives are exploring these approaches to save costs and reduce environmental impact of storage and processing. Experts say embracing traceable systems and circular principles can turn digital pollution into valuable insights, creating a more sustainable and effective digital ecosystem. Traceability ensures accountability and transparency, while circular thinking maximizes value and reduces waste, transforming digital dust into intelligence that benefits businesses and the planet. Ronald Reagan, Traceability TV.
Welcome to Visibility Sports News. I'm your host, Regan Getao. Athletes work tirelessly to reach the podium, but one wrong supplement can cost them a medal, making it vital to know exactly what goes into every product and carefully track intake, because even accidental consumption of bad substances can ruin careers. But now, traceability and technologies such as barcodes that provide us detailed product information are helping athletes choose safe and authentic supplements. Our reporter has more on how athletes can protect themselves and perform safely by checking ingredients before every intake.
Through GS1 2D barcodes printed on supplement packaging, athletes can go beyond, label and access verified digital information known as e-leaflets. By scanning the code, they can instantly see complete ingredient list, dosage instruction, and safety warnings, helping them make informed choices before consumption. These e-leaflets also provide important product details, including batch and expiry numbers, authenticity verification, and doping compliance reports, while some even give digital access to lab test results, allergen alerts, and sustainability data showing where the ingredients were sourced and how the product was made. This smart traceability tool not only protects athletes from counterfeit or contaminated supplements, but also strengthens the credibility of sports nutrition. With every scan, GS1 two-dimension codes give the athletes the confidence to trust what they consume, keeping their health, integrity, and medal safe. Elseba Auma, Traceability News.
Welcome to Traceability TV, your ultimate destination for all things traceability. We're the global platform that brings you the latest in traceability news, interviews, and live event coverage. From in-depth news updates to exclusive interviews, Traceability TV keeps you informed on the practices that are transforming industries worldwide. Our mission is simple: empowering organizations to achieve transparency, accountability, and sustainability throughout their supply chains. Our vision? A world where every product's journey is visible, ethical, and sustainable. At Traceability TV, we unparalleled unparalleled opportunities for brand visibility. Feature your company, highlight your traceability solutions, and showcase your commitment to GS1 standards. Leverage our expertise to create high-quality advertisement videos that resonate with your audience, or sponsor a segment to position your brand as a leader in the traceability space. You can support us by partnering on special projects. Your contributions help us deliver more in-depth analyses and expand our global coverage. Traceability TV is more than just a channel. It's a movement. Join us in building a future where every product's journey is visible and trusted. Traceability TV. We trace it, you trust it. Our planet is at a tipping point. What was once a distant concern has become a reality. The indications are everywhere, from the melting ice caps in the Arctic to the sweltering deserts of Africa. Decades of unchecked emissions, widespread deforestation, and unsustainable industrial practices have pushed us to the verge of an environmental catastrophe. We find ourselves in a world where climate change is no longer a worry on the horizon, but is here, now, unfolding with terrifying speed and intensity. For the past century, the world has evolved, making marvelous leaps. With technology, industrial revolutions, and global connections. However, this advancement has come at a significant cost. The Earth's average temperature has risen by about 1.2 degrees Celsius since the late 19th century, with disastrous consequences. The World Meteorological Organization reports that the past 8 years have been the warmest on record. In 2023 alone, extreme weather occurrences have reached historic levels, driving ecosystems and populations to the breaking point. In East Africa, unpredictable weather patterns have impacted the way of life, resulting in a cycle of floods and droughts that ruin farmland and increase the risk of starvation. The World Meteorological Organization cautions that the extreme weather events are becoming not only more common, but also more intense, putting an unprecedented strain on communities already struggling with poverty and food insecurity. In 2022, climate-related disasters impacted about 100 million people in sub-Saharan Africa alone. Droughts have increased by 20% over the past decade, causing widespread crop failures and exacerbating an already dire farming situation. The human cost is tremendous. In Somalia, nearly 500,000 children are at risk of severe hunger as a result of persistent drought, while cyclones in Mozambique have left many homeless. Climate change, however, is not only an environmental issue, it's also a social and economic one. As natural resources grow more limited, conflicts over land, water, and food are likely to escalate, aggravating political instability and displacement. If we don't act now, the future is bleak. A world in which climate refugees become the norm, fertile lands become deserts, and extreme weather events render land inhabitable. The time for action is now, and one of the most powerful instruments we have in this struggle is traceability. Traceability addresses some of the most significant concerns caused by climate change. Integrating traceability throughout our supply chains helps enhance sustainability, increase resilience, and empower communities to adapt to the changing climate. In agriculture, traceability has the potential to change the way we produce food and distribute it. Small-scale farmers in Africa, who produce about 80% of the continent's food, are frequently subjected to erratic weather patterns. With traceability systems in place, farmers can access real-time data on climate conditions, soil health, and market trends, allowing them to make better, more informed decisions. This not only saves waste, but also boosts agricultural yields, thereby ensuring food security in a warming world. Traceability in global supply chains ensures that items are sourced and transported sustainably, hence reducing the environmental impact. By tracking the carbon footprint of goods from the manufacturer directly to the consumer, businesses can detect inefficiencies, cut emissions, and contribute to the worldwide fight against climate change. For consumers, traceability provides a new degree of transparency. In a world where ethical and sustainable purchasing are becoming increasingly essential, traceability enables individuals to make informed decisions. Imagine stepping into a store and knowing the specific environmental effect of the things you buy, where they come from, how they were made, and the carbon emissions involved in getting them to your table. Each purchase represents a vote for a more sustainable world. As traceability becomes more widespread, the potential for positive change grows. Consider a world in which every item in our homes, every piece of clothing, each bite of food, every electrical device can be tracked back to its origin. A future in which consumers have the power to choose items that correspond with their beliefs, support sustainable practices, and reduce their carbon footprint. As the consequences of climate change become more apparent, the need for long-term solutions have never been greater. Traceability provides a path forward, a method to safeguard the environment, empower communities, and assure a brighter future for future generations. We have the power to mold the future. With traceability, we can make more informed decisions that safeguard the environment and ensure a sustainable future for all. The moment to act is now, before the tipping point becomes a point of no return.